Okay, this one will be about static positions. I don't know if I said the last one was about static positions. The last one ended up being about how I utilize a good control of the center in order to be able to capitalize on high potential moves. So anyways, this is static position. I go here, he goes here. Now that feels kind of static because when you go to the wings, a lot of times you're really sacrificing you know, the center column, and when you sacrifice the center column in order to be on the wings, you're giving yourself a lot less potential. I will typically allow them to get what they really want, which is this little 4 diagonal, and then after they move there, I will go here, and they will go, I don't know what from there there's not that much they can do, okay, because they've committed themselves to these very, very low potential corners of the wings. And then they'll typically do something like this, and then I will go here, and then sometimes I see people do this, which to me is a very static position. It's kind of like really putting your pieces in low potential areas. And so if they do go there trying to build their own 2-1 split diagonal, I will typically put them and force them into a really static position. Because right there, I'm getting all these great clusters right here while he's putting himself in really bad static positions. And to me, static positions means you drop it there and there's not really much you can do with it. It's very low potential. Especially now, since you put it here, you can't even win there. You can't win there, and the only way you can win is triple vertical or going vertical. And I'll block that almost every single time. Okay, so from there he goes there, and I get to start to cluster. Okay, so I'll go here, and say they're seeing the possibility that they can sneak one by me. So they go there, I go here, and now he's forced to block. And since I'm clustering here, I can start doing all kinds of amazing stuff to just totally annihilate him. In fact, I could actually force mate right now with an upside down 7 and 2 ways to win, triple diagonal. I've got that position and that position. So sometimes what I'll do just to be a real, I don't know, I guess you could call it a jerk, just to play cat and mouse because it's entertaining sometimes to watch people wallow in it. Since I've got so many different ways to win, this person will go like this and say, ooh, I better block one of those ways to win. And then I will actually not win. I'll deliberately not win because I want to make a point. I will say, okay, you blocked that one. I'm going to go here now. Now I still got 2 ways to win. And I haven't won yet, just simply because I don't feel like winning yet. That's called cat and mouse. And they'll say, oh, okay, now I get a chance to block them here or here. So they decide they're going to block me here. And I now have a way to win here because of my clustering, and a way to win here. So I say, oh, a little bit more cat and mouse never hurt anybody. So I say, I'm going to go here. And now I have a way to win here, a way to win there, and a way to win there. So I got 3 ways to win. And so my opponent will say, well, I'm going to block this because that'll stop 2 of them at a time. And I'll say, wonderful. I got that way and that way. I'm going to create a trap door and make it even more miserable for you. And they say, okay, I'll block this one. Or this one, whatever. And I'll say, yay, I get to cluster. Oh, I can't cluster here, otherwise I win. So I'll instead come over here and increase my cluster. At the same time, they're just fractured all over the place. And he'll say, oh, well, now I get to block this one. And I'll say, okay, I'm going to go, ah, shoot, he blocked so many of mine. I'll go here, and then he'll be coming up to here. And then I will go, since I've got all different kinds of ways to win here, since he was forced to block there, and I'm just kind of playing with them and playing cat and mouse, I go there just so that later on I can come down in this direction. I'm pretty certain I'm going to win because he's got no ways to go anymore anyhow. Okay? There's nowhere for him to go to win. So he says, okay, I'm going to bluff that because now I'm future blocking you. And I say, fine, whatever. I will go just about anywhere because he can't win anymore. But I'm still just playing around with him. And he goes here. Then I go here. He goes here. And this was a Mega 7. I had so many different ways to win that there was never a chance for me to lose, but I was being kind of like a jerk, playing cat and mouse, and in the end I just say, bow. And by doing that, you're pretty much saying, I own you. So I don't know if you would do that typically in a friendly game, but online you can do that, and the other person will get the message, and sometimes they'll just leave, and then you play somebody else. It's just kind of fun to enforce your will upon people by playing cat and mouse style.